Before cooking, make sure to wash your hands thoroughly to prevent cross-contamination. For this recipe, we need a third cup of vegetable oil, half a teaspoon of salt, 3 teaspoons baking powder, 3/4 cup of milk, half a cup of sugar, 3/4 cup chocolate chips, granulated and brown sugar for topping, 2 cups all-purpose flour, and 1 egg. We need to preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and grease the muffin tin so the finished product does not stick. In a large mixing bowl, we added the flour, the sugar, the salt, chocolate chips, and baking powder, and combined them together. In a separate mixing bowl, we added the milk, vegetable oil, and egg, and whisked them together. We are using the muffin method. This is where you combine the dry and wet ingredients separately, as just shown, and incorporate them together until lumpy, being careful not to overstir, which would lead to the overdevelopment of gluten, making the final product less tender.
We filled the muffin tin 2/3 of the way full. We topped the muffins with granulated and brown sugar. A chemical reaction known as the Maillard reaction takes place between the reducing sugar and the amino acids, which is stimulated by heat, resulting in texture and non-enzymatic browning in food items. We put the muffin tin in the oven and baked them for 20 to 25 minutes or until golden brown. Within the ingredients, we have leavening agents, which make the baked goods rise in the oven. We used chemical leavening agents in the form of baking powder and biological leavening agents from the milk, eggs, and other liquid ingredients in the form of steam. The methods of heat transfer used in this recipe are conduction and convection. Conduction is direct contact with the heating surface, which would be the tin. Convection is a transfer of heat through currents of air in the oven. When taking your muffins out of the oven, check to make sure they are thoroughly cooked all the way through to an internal temperature greater than 165 degrees Fahrenheit to avoid foodborne illnesses.